Hello and welcome to
Wednesday's Night Out.
with your host Joseph, Turnpike Plaza 365 Rec Squad. Awaken the giant within. How to take immediate control of your mental, emotional, physical, and financial destiny. Anthony Robbins, #1 national bestseller. Acknowledgments. As I begin to reflect on the magnitude of this project, I am reminded of the celebrated quarterback who sprints onto the field in the last quarter of the game, confers in the huddle, confidently strides out to the line of scrimmage, and throws the perfect spiral pass 50 yards downfield into the end zone to score the winning touchdown. The fans cheer, the coaches are thrilled, and the quarterback gets to joyously revel in the glory of winning the game. But it was a team effort. The quarterback is the public hero. However, in any game in life, there are a multitude of players who are the hidden heroes. And in this endeavor, there have been many. I have never been known to have words fail me. But as I begin to put on paper the feelings I have toward so many loyal and phenomenally selfless family members, friends, and co-workers, I am overwhelmed. There is difficulty in assigning a hierarchy since it has been a true team effort from the beginning. To my wife, Becky, my mom, and my 4 children, Jarek, Josh, Jolie, and Tyler, your love is my strength. Nothing is more important to me. To my assistants, Dana Tuttle and Karen Ritz, two amazing dynamos who remain devoted to the vision that what we were doing would make a difference, even when it meant staying up all night away from husbands and children, even following me all over the country at all times, remaining cheerful and supportive. This book could not have been completed without their unswerving faithfulness. To my field sales representatives and managers who daily work out in the field in order to bring me into a city to overflowing seminar rooms, and to my franchisees, the personal development consultants who have helped me prove that video-based seminars do make a difference. I thank you for your courage and your dedication. To the customer service representatives at Robbins Research International who inspire the customer to take action and grow to new levels, I am so grateful. To my entire team at the Robbins Research International offices in San Diego who work crazy hours in order to launch my brainstorms and maintain the integrity of the vision, I salute you. To my partners and associates of all the Anthony Robbins companies, especially my dear friends at Fortune Management Your sensitivity to my unbelievable schedule touched my heart. To the participants who have attended my seminars, I have learned so much from you and acknowledge you for your participation in this work. A special thank you to the certification class of 1991 who supported me as I worked throughout the night for more than 2 weeks in order to deliver this book on time. To Earl Strumple, whose love, friendship, and 24-hour a day commitment to obtain and maintain whatever resources I need has given me the peace of mind to create. To Dr. Robert Bays, my dear friend, whose wisdom and unconditional love pulled me through the bumpy roads and whose input I always hold valuable, I am eternally grateful. To Vicky St. George, a gem of a friend, thank you. To Michael Hutchinson, who consistently holds himself to a high standard, I feel blessed by our relationship. To my best friend, Michael Keys, thanks, buddy, for your humor and wit, your compassion and support. To Alan, Linda, and Josh Hine for your inspiration and friendship. I look toward a long, adventurous future. To the Castle crew, especially Teresa, Lennon, and Elizabeth Coffey, who are the best support system on earth. Thanks for keeping this man's home his castle. To my good friends at Guthrie Ranker Corporation, Greg Ranker, Bill Guthrie, Lenny Limberman, John Schulberg, and John Sahadi, who, along with the staff of Cassette Productions, have helped me to distribute over 7 million audio tapes, carrying my personal power philosophy to people around the world in the last 2 years alone. I cherish our friendship. To Peter Goober for your inspirational phone calls and support. I deeply value our relationship. To Ken and Marge Blanchard, the quarterly rendezvous with Becky and me are always the source of mutual magic and ever increasing respect. To Martin and Janet Sheen for being such outstanding examples of passion, integrity, and commitment. Thank you for being a light. To all of the volunteers of the Anthony Robbins Foundation, the homeless prisoners, children, and the elderly will never be the same because of your constant commitment to selfless contribution. You truly make a difference. To Robert Caldini, Stu Middleman, Phil Maffstone, Paul Filzer, and John Robbins, your contributions to this book will impact the quality of people's lives. To Tay No, do Grand Master Jean Reed, whose constant love, loyalty, and knowledge inspire me to greater accomplishments. I respectfully bow to you, sir. To the incredible staff of our Fuji Getaway, the Namo Plantation Resort, and to the members of the neighboring villages of Bevel and Nadi, you have truly taught me by example that life is a gift and a joy, that happiness is the only way to live. To Jan Miller and her competent crew, my loyal liaison in this idiosyncratic publishing business, I take off my hat to Dick Snyder, Bob Ashahina, and Sarah Bayless. Thank you for your faith in me once again. To the giants whose shoulders I stand upon, the teachers who have shaped me, the teachers who have shaped so much of my philosophies, strategies, and skills, I acknowledge you in unlimited power and I salute you once again. And finally, thank you to a whole host of behind the scenes folks who supported me, including Kathy Molier, Susie Gonzalez, Joanne Minge, Nancy Minkus, Sherry, Sherry Wilson, Mary Kent, Valerie Phelps, Lee Lindsay, Dave Paulsini, Cheryl Tarantino, Mark Lamb, Robert Mott for the art of work, and the guys at Franklin Type in New York. These people never accepted that something was impossible. We all expected and received miracles throughout this odyssey, and we have all grown and become more in the process. You are all giants in my life. Dedicated to the unlimited power that lies sleeping within you. Let it slumber no more. Most of all for me to my wife. Hold on, most of all from for me to my wife, Becky, who is a living example of unconditional love and support. I love you, honey. Awaken the giant within. How to take immediate control of your mental, emotional, physical, and financial destiny. Anthony Robbins. Turnpike Plaza, 365, Rec Squad.